exposing the secret behind butterfly wings, something that has fascinated scientists, artists, and nature lovers for centuries. At first glance, these delicate creatures seem to be just another example of nature's beauty, fluttering through gardens and forests with their vibrant, eye-catching colors. But what if I told you that their wings hold the key to solving one of the most challenging problems in modern optics? That's right. These tiny marvels are more than just a pretty sight. These beauties aren't just for show. Their wings are a masterpiece of natural engineering designed not only to attract mates or ward off predators, but also to manipulate light in ways that have left scientists in awe. Every time you see a butterfly basking in the sun or fluttering by, you're witnessing a natural phenomenon that's far more complex than meets the eye. You need to watch this if you think only humans invent cool technology. In fact, some of our most groundbreaking innovations have come from observing and learning from the natural world. From the design of airplanes inspired by birds to the development of Velcro from burrs, nature has always been a silent mentor. And when it comes to optics, butterflies are the ultimate teachers. For years, scientists faced a massive challenge: how to bend and control light in ways that normal materials just couldn't manage. Traditional lenses and mirrors could only do so much. The dream was to create materials that could twist, guide, and even hide light, opening up possibilities for futuristic technologies like holograms, ultra-efficient solar panels, and even invisibility cloaks. But every attempt seemed to hit a wall. The laws of physics, it seemed, were unbreakable. Imagine trying to twist a beam of light to make holograms or even invisibility cloaks. It just wouldn't work with the materials we had. Engineers and physicists tried everything: new types of glass, advanced plastics, even exotic crystals. But the results were always limited. Light would scatter, blur, or simply refuse to cooperate. The dream of truly advanced optics felt impossible until scientists looked to the natural world for inspiration. But nature had the answer all along. While humans struggled in their labs, butterflies were effortlessly performing optical miracles every day. Their wings shimmered with colors that seemed to change and dance in the sunlight, creating effects that no paint or pigment could ever replicate. It was as if each butterfly carried a tiny, living light show on its back. Butterflies with wings that shimmer and change color weren't using paint or dye. Instead, their wings were covered in microscopic structures that interacted with light in extraordinary ways. These structures, invisible to the naked eye, were responsible for the dazzling displays of color that made butterflies so captivating. Under a microscope, their wings are covered in tiny structures, smaller than a speck of dust, that actually bend and bounce light in wild ways. These nanostructures are arranged in precise patterns, creating what scientists call structural color. Unlike pigments, which absorb and reflect certain wavelengths, structural color is produced by the way light waves interact with these minuscule features. The result? Colors that are brighter, more vibrant, and capable of shifting depending on the angle of the light. This is why a butterfly can look blue from one angle and green from another. The color isn't fixed, it's dynamic, changing with every movement and every shift in the light. This phenomenon, known as iridescence, is what gives butterfly wings their magical, almost otherworldly appearance. And it's all thanks to the intricate nano-architecture built by nature over millions of years of evolution. Scientists were amazed when they realized that these natural nanostructures could do what no man-made material had ever achieved. By carefully studying the arrangement and shape of these microscopic features, researchers began to understand how butterflies could manipulate light so precisely. It was as if nature had already solved the impossible optics problem, and all we had to do was pay attention. Scientists took a closer look and realized if they could copy these nanostructures, they might finally solve the impossible optics problem. This sparked a wave of research into biomimicry, where engineers and physicists tried to replicate the butterfly's wing design at the nanoscale. Using advanced tools like electron microscopes and nanofabrication techniques, they began to build materials that mimicked the butterfly's natural blueprint. And guess what? It worked. For the first time, scientists were able to create artificial materials that could bend, twist, and guide light in ways that were previously thought impossible. These new materials, known as metamaterials, opened up a whole new world of possibilities for optics and photonics. By building materials that mimic butterfly wings, researchers created new optics that twist and guide light like never before. These innovations are already being used to develop ultra-thin, flexible screens, more efficient solar panels, and even experimental cloaking devices that can make objects nearly invisible. The potential applications are staggering, and we're only just beginning to scratch the surface. Now, this breakthrough is opening the door to amazing tech. Think super clear phone screens that are brighter and more energy efficient, solar panels that capture more sunlight by harnessing the same tricks as butterfly wings, and even real-life invisibility cloaks that could one day hide objects from view. The future of optics is being shaped by the humble butterfly, and the possibilities are as limitless as our imagination. So next time you see a butterfly, just remember, it's not just a flying flower, it's a living example of nature's genius, carrying secrets that have inspired some of the most advanced technologies of our time. With every flutter of its wings, it's reminding us that sometimes the answers to our biggest challenges are hiding in plain sight. It's nature's genius, showing us how to turn the impossible into reality. By looking to the natural world and learning from its intricate designs, we can unlock solutions to problems that once seemed unsolvable. The next great breakthrough might just be waiting in the wings of a butterfly. Imagine the secrets of butterfly wings not just inspiring awe, but actually powering the next generation of technology. Today, the lessons learned from these tiny masterpieces are being woven into our daily lives in ways you might never expect. First up, displays and screens. Engineers are now creating ultra-thin, flexible screens for smartphones, tablets, and even wearable devices by mimicking the nanostructures found on butterfly wings. These screens are brighter, more vivid, and use less energy, all thanks to the way they manipulate light, just like a butterfly in the sun. But that's not all. Solar panels, too, are getting a major upgrade. By copying the light-trapping tricks of butterfly wings, researchers have developed panels that capture more sunlight, even on cloudy days. This means greener, more efficient energy for everything from your home to electric cars. And then there's the stuff of science fiction, invisibility cloaks. By arranging nanomaterials in precise patterns inspired by butterfly wings, scientists have created experimental cloaking devices that can bend light around objects, making them nearly invisible to the naked eye. While these devices are still in the early stages, the possibilities are mind-blowing. Even medical technology is getting a boost. New imaging techniques inspired by structural colors in butterfly wings are helping doctors see deeper into tissues with less invasive procedures. It's a breakthrough that could lead to earlier diagnoses and more effective treatments, from brighter screens to renewable energy, and from futuristic cloaking to advanced medical imaging. The butterfly's lesson is clear. Nature's genius can transform our world. Every innovation starts with a closer look at what's already around us. So next time you see a butterfly, remember, it's not just fluttering by. It could be lighting up your phone, powering your home, or even saving lives. The future of technology is already here, and it's wearing wings.